Yes, I just wanted to get a little more in depth about how I did up my shop vac underneath here. As you can see, the cord pokes through here. This is just a hole saw hole right there. And that's just the plug coming through it. Now, kind of, I busted out part of the wood that's holding it. Here's my vacuum. And I'm not going to touch these wires because they are kind of coming a little bit loose. I have to take the case apart and put them down a little bit further. But what I did is I popped out the original switch that was on it, which is actually in this little assortment here. And it was just soldered on, so I just took the snippers and cut it off. And then the wires lead up to that box there. So does the hose, but the hose is the next thing I'll show you. Then this is just your typical 110 household outlet, and I used my made by Chicago Electric, but it's a Harbor Freight tool. It's a multi-power tools, oscillating multi-function power tool, it says. But $15 and $10 for that cutting blade and 2 scraping blades. So, $25 in all. Then, I took it and sunk that box down in that I had laying around from a previous project that I gave up on. So I took it, sunk it in, screwed it in with some wood screws, used the same switch and some of the same wire. It goes onto this vac. Then the hose goes up, and I hole sawed it in over there. Then it pokes up here, and I took the hole saw, like I said, and cut that hole in. Now I've got to fix the hose up a little bit better sometime soon, because it's kind of shoving loose, but that's screwed down here. There's 2 screws. This is just one of those things you would have like around a faucet in a house. And the hose, I'm not going to push it in too far, but I cut the 2 little tabs that were on this off. They were it was to a Hoover Legacy I don't have anymore, but it would just snugly push down in here, and you would use the end for suction. Then, like I said, there's that, but I nailed the hose down on there too to help hold a little stability. As you can see, here's a chunk I cut out for the switch box. But then there's just this vac and the one lonesome under the counter light that I put in for temporarily being used. I'll show you here. It's actually hasn't been on that long, and it's already hot. Yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of work to pop that off, and it's already really warm. So, but I'm still trying to think of what I'm going to do with this, but I still got this little hole here for stuff, and I might just use it when I'm working on motors. Just drill the hole a little bit bigger, and I could drop a, like right here, motor shaft down in there, work on it. There's also one right there. It's a big sized hole, so I could also use it that way. But I might also just hinge this to where when I want to use it, just fold it down. When I'm not using it, it just sits in there. Or I might just leave it the way it is. I don't know. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching.